John Rees, ladies and gentlemen, is undoubtedly a name with which many of you may not be familiar. It's an ordinary name. It's an average American-sounding name. But this gentleman to whom we refer, this John Rees, is an extraordinary gentleman with a very definite, extraordinary background. And we'd like to introduce to you at this time Mr. John Rees. Mr. Rees, welcome to Channel 57.
Pleasure to meet you.
And you, sir, as I understand, are a refugee from your native Lithuania.
Correct, yes.
And how long ago were you there?
I came to America in October 49. Before coming to America, I was working with the British Intelligence Service headquarters.
What were the conditions under which you lived while in your native Lithuania?
We have been invaded by the Red Army in June 40. Then the second invasion was by the German army, Nazi army. And then finally in 44 again the Red Army invaded Lithuania.
And in reference to the conditions under which you lived, did you have any particular dream about changing those conditions?
Oh, definitely. This dream started about 13 years ago. And I was convinced that the only answer to the terrific challenge of our common mortal enemy is this country of America. And I feel very strongly that the only chance or the best and unique medium is in churches, in Masonic lodges, in every group or organization in America, in the free world, that believes in dignity of the human being, and pulling our moral and spiritual resources, we can not only overcome the tyranny over there, but to spread our free way of life everywhere.
And do you feel, sir, that your message is coming across to the American people?
I am very fortunate to be under the auspices now of the military order of the Purple Heart, and I have seen the efforts of the National Vice Commander. I am fortunate to be under the auspices of the John Wesley Methodist Foundation too. So I see very many American leaders trying almost desperately to do something along these lines.
And what organization, sir, can best aid in this fight against communism?
In this fight against communism, any group, any organization, believing basically into the higher destiny of mankind, not denying the human being the higher rights, not trying to make out of the human being a cog or a kind of an animal, but just honoring and hoping into the higher destiny of mankind, any kind of organization, like all churches, Masonic lodges, and so on, spiritual groups, universities, schools, are the best medium to fight it.
Mr. Rees, may we thank you very much for visiting us on Channel 57, and may we wish you great success in your work.
Thank you very much.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you Mr. Luther Smith, who is the National Vice Commander of the Military Order of the Purple Heart. Mr. Smith,
Glad to know you,
we
sir.
want to thank you for making this visit possible, this visit of Mr. Rees. And can you tell us something about his tour through the country?
We expect that Mr. Rees will be able to talk to many thousands of people in Pennsylvania. We're hoping that every Pennsylvanian could hear him, as his message is so vital to us in showing us the true causes of communism and how we in America here can combat it. I would say that communism today is a fight versus Christianity, and he has a great Christian spirit, and through him I know, and his message to us, we can get the inspiration that we need to keep the communists from ever gaining any kind of a foothold in our own nation, and helping us to vitalize ourselves in not standing back of the flag or having the flag protect us, but to grasp the flag and march forward with it, with freedom for all the world.
And how may they contact you, these people who would like to hear Mr. Rees?
They may contact me, of course, by writing to your station, sir, or writing to 2340 Logan Street, Harrisburg, and I'll be only too glad to arrange with Mr. Rees any speaking engagement that they wish to make for him.
Thank you very much, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, there's hope in what Mr. Rees has told you.